Grab just a little bit. Yep.
Okay, now we're into phase 2, which is practice. And there are two types of clients that are interested in phase 2, the practice format. Number one will be somebody that went through phase 1 with us, talking about the spread option, how to run it, how to teach the positions, and all the assignments, and then naturally that carries over into practice. The other would be somebody that's not running the spread option and just wants help in organizing practice. Those are the two most common types of clients I get for this phase 2 part of our services. The things we'll go over in phase 2 is developing a weekly practice template, trying to get everything in, your group periods, your individual periods, your team periods, figuring out how to allocate those. How much time do I give to individual? How much time do I give to group? How much time do I have left for team? And therefore, how many reps can I run in the week? And am I truly preparing my team for the game? And lastly, I think one of the most often asked questions is, how much offense should I have in? Am I preparing, or am I asking the players to do too much? Am I asking them to run plays in the game that we haven't practiced? Are we practicing a lot of things that we don't run in the game? So phase 2 of our services is the focus on the practice. You could have been somebody that came to us from phase 1, which means spread option, or you could run a totally different offense. But definitely you will leave after spending 5 hours. I will spend 5 hours with you and your staff going over practice format and trying to make your practices more efficient for you and your players. All right, now we're in phase 3. Phase 3 focuses on game management. There's two types of clients that come to us interested in phase 3. They might be spread option clients that have come through phase 1 and phase 2, or other type of clients that run different offenses that jump in and want to learn a little more about game management. I will spend 5 hours with you and your staff going over, first and foremost, creating an opponent defensive profile. What certain things are you looking for in the defensive structure for your offense? And then how to watch film and break it down and look for those tendencies. It's very, very important in understanding defensive structure and helps you game plan. Number 2, some methods on evaluating the opponent's personnel. Trying to figure out which personnel you're going to attack, what are assistant coaches looking for on film to identify those weaknesses, and things related to personnel as such. The third is, now we're in the game, play calling progression. How are you calling plays? What comes first? Why? What's your bread and butter play? What follows off of that? And what sequence are you using? Not only down and distance, but sequencing within your offense, formations, plays, and such. Number 4, now what do we assign to the assistant coaches during the game? What are they looking at? Where are their eyes going? When do they give you feedback? How do they give you feedback? All those types of issues involving the assistant coaches in game day, in play calling, and giving them specific duties, and actually practicing those duties during the week. And lastly is a post-game report. The game's over. What questions do I ask of myself? What questions do we ask of our assistant coaches when we're watching film? What have we learned? And it's a set of focused, pointed questions which help us get information out of that game, and on a going forward basis try to prevent us making some of the errors that we made and learning from our mistakes.